Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good morning, good morning. It is time again for some more Crypto Chaos and the news, where of course you guys come for the news, but yes, stay for the chaos. Good morning, good morning. You guys ready? Get out of bed. Wake up, wake up. Get some coffee. Let's go. Let's go. Bag holders anonymous. Nebs in the house. How's it going, Nebs? Yo, crypto family. How's it going? Good morning. Cliff as well. Good morning. EZ, Danny, Gamma Goddess. Yes. Time to get this money, guys. Grand Rising on the Chaos family. Let's get this money. Yes, Gamma. Danny saying, I love you guys. I'll be back. Of course, is going to be on his Fiat Factory job. Getting shit done, man. Taking care of business. Are you guys taking care of business? I gotta start selling something at the end of this live stream, or else I'm not gonna be able to take care of business.
What are you?
Seriously, what are we waiting for? Is everything priced in? Guys, I asked you guys in the chat. I got to pull up right now. 70% of you guys say no. I agree with you. I'm at that point too. I'm like, what the hell are we doing at 91,400 right now in Bitcoin? Not even at 92, not even 95, not even at 100K. Are you kidding me? We're going to see some volatility. We're about to see some serious shit on Wednesday. Yeah, we also have, guys, gosh, man. I cannot clear my throat this morning. We've got Danny Nolan in the house. The other Danny. How's again? Again, afternoon from UK. Good morning, Danny. Good afternoon over there in the UK, my brother. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, says Nebs. And good luck, Danny. Of course, everyone in the chat. I hope you guys have a great start to your week. This is going to be a crazy week. Crazy week. All right, guys, let's get into it. Over the weekend, let's go. Let's get right back into it. Here we go. It's another day. It's another flipping day. Same shit. Yeah, it's the same damn shit. Why? Because we're still winning, guys. You just don't know it yet.
You're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Yep. Sitting at 91,300, just right on top of our baseline target from the weekend. Who else can show you guys where Bitcoin's likely to go with 97% certainty every single damn day? I don't know anyone else, guys. I really don't. Jesus crazy. It's really retarded. It's really stupid. It's really something. Oh, God, this is ridiculous, guys. What the hell? So yeah, we did just recently come back down from a $92,000 Bitcoin a few hours ago. I think it happened like 6 o'clock. We started moving our way back down to retest 91. And here we are sitting at 91.3 right before the market live. Market live happens in about 5 minutes, guys. About 5 minutes from now. I want to get into some headlines this morning. I didn't really see it over on CNBC quite this early, but yeah, we do have the entire world talking about it right now, especially over the weekend. Trump to issue executive order for single federal rule on AI regulation. This one just came out 20 minutes ago from the Financial Times. The move would restrict individual states from regulating tech groups. And we just started to see some laws come out a few weeks ago from like the likes of Ohio that wanted to ban, already did pass a bill to ban AI marriage in their state, and Florida doing the same thing as of last week. So yeah, it's kind of weird that now we're getting a federal rule over it. There'll be a one rule executive order that the president will send to Social over the weekend, published on Monday morning. We are beating all countries at this point in the race, but we won't last long if we're not going to have the 50 states on board. Many of them are bad actors involving rules and approval processes. The president had said last month that I promised to institute one federal standard to govern the technology to combat what is characterized as overregulation by individual U.S. states. However, the potential move prompted a backlash among prominent Republicans and MAGA supporters who have accused him of caving into big tech donors. You can't expect the company to get 50 approvals every time they want to do something. And Trump said this Monday Post, that will never work if, of course, we have individual state laws. All right, so that's what's happening right now. It's going to basically go to the president's desk this afternoon for signing. Man, I cannot wake up this morning, guys. Oh, God. All right, let's see what Bloomberg's talking about this morning. A lot of people talking about the what was it? The Warner Brothers stock merger, buyout, whatever, from Netflix.
On our radar, Danny, what's
we're watching some of the ones that have been included into the S&P 500. That includes Carvana, CRH, and Comfort Systems. Google, Nextera, also looking at them. They've reached a deal to develop data centers paired with electronic plants in 3 undisclosed locations. Finally, Instacart is now available on OpenAI's ChatGPT. Shares of Instacart are higher. I don't know if that means that.
Damn, another one went ChatGPT.
I don't know what this means.
Target and Walmart and now
Instacart. I mean,
that's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's not agentic.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
come up with a meal plan for me and then order all of my groceries. I think that would be ideal.
I'm right there with you. We'll get there soon enough. The bell on the other side of this break. This is Bloomberg.
All right, so yeah, we're waiting for them to come back. Let's take a look at some other headlines while we wait. Guys, it's going to be a crazy week this week. Paramount Skydance launches a hostile bid for WDB. BD, Warner Brothers, after Netflix wins the bidding war. We've got Confluence, stock soars 29% as IBM announces $11 billion acquisition deal. Berkshire Todd Combs, investment lieutenant to Buffett and Geico CEO, is leaving for JP Morgan. Oh, geez. Paramount Skydance launches a hostile bid. Yeah, we already read the headline. United maintains elite status requirements for 2027. Ray Dalio says Middle East is becoming Silicon Valley for capitalists. There you go, guys. Geez, Ray Dalio. I guess we can dive into that just briefly. Ray Dalio, of course, citing, the BRICS nations are winning. They're winning. Of course, the dollar is going to zero, and gold and silver and Bitcoin. God, that's it.
What are you, stupid?
What a way to wake up the morning. The Middle East is fast emerging as one of the world's most powerful AI hubs. Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio said on Monday, comparing the region's rise to Silicon Valley's pull for all things tech. Speaking at CNBC, Dalio said that the United Arab Emirates and its neighbors have combined vast pools of capital with an influx of global talent, creating a magnet for investment managers and innovation alike for AI. We have the UAE and Saudi Arabia this year launched multi-billion-dollar initiatives to build cloud data centers and other AI infrastructure underpinned by the sovereign wealth fund capital and global tech partnerships. And we've been talking about this all year, especially during Trump's tour of the Middle East, right? Tour of the Middle East. And a $10 billion agreement between Google Cloud and Saudi Arabia's public investment fund announced this year aims to create a global AI hub in the country as part of the broader push to host data centers and AI workloads locally. All right. I think I spent enough time on this. So you guys know all the money's going out there and all the AI and innovation with it. All right, what else here? India's largest airline operator sees a share tumble after thousands of flight cancellations. BlackRock's bet on pick on shovel trade, signaling out clear winners in AI spending spree. I wish we had time to read this. We probably don't. We have the open bell happening in about 30 seconds here. Any second now. Over on Bloomberg. All right. We might have time to just quickly go over this real quick. BlackRock bets on pick and shovel trade, signaling out the clear winners in the AI spending spree. And it looks like the wave of capital pouring into the artificial intelligence infrastructure is far from peaking, said Ben Powell, chief investment strategist at APAC of BlackRock, arguing that the sector's picks and shovel suppliers, from chip makers to energy producers and copper wire manufacturers, remain the clearest winners as hyperscalers race to outspend one another. I agree on that. Obviously, the ones who sold the shovels during the gold rush were the winners. All right, here we go, guys. Open bell.
Away from an all-time closing high. As I said, 68.70 was the close on Friday. 68.90 is the all-time high on a closing basis from the end of October. So we could.
My invisible wrench
right now,
rings the bell.
Are up 0.1%, not quite enough. Nasdaq futures are up 0.2%. You see that kind of movement, it could help a little bit more. Down at the New York Stock Exchange, we've got John Deere ringing the opening bell. There's a bunch of smiling faces, not just because the stock has doubled over the last 5 years. They're outperforming even the S&P by 1 percentage point and change. But also, if farmers get money as part of this reported $12 billion package from the Trump administration, they're likely to funnel some of that money along to those guys over at Deere. LPL Financial ringing the opening bell down at the New York Stock Exchange. They brought a big group down to the marketplace. Why not, right? That's a bucket list moment, right? Ringing the opening bell.
I also think it like visually looks really nice. They're like one big happy family ringing the bell together. In terms of not one big happy family and a fight and a drama that continues, Matt and I were, thank you, Matt. Matt and I were talking about this about 30 minutes ago. The fact that you have Paramount Skydance now coming in, essentially is a hostile bid for Warner Brothers Discovery, because Warner Brothers already agreed to an acquisition by Netflix. Netflix, Trump was talking about that, throwing cold water on it, saying it might be a big problem because of market share. Well, Paramount comes in, says we're going to offer you $30 a share. Netflix's bid is $27.75 a share. Matt, just for a moment on the stock price reaction, I think it's notable that Paramount is rallying on this news, whereas every time we got close to Netflix buying Warner Brothers Discovery, shares sold off massively. So it just shows that the market thinks that this would be good for Paramount, bad for Netflix if it bought Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah, I think that is absolutely fascinating. We're going to continue to talk about this, cover this story, and talk about it. So we'll get more details on this emerging bid. IBM will buy data infrastructure giant Confluent for $31 a share in cash to help it power AI applications and the agents we keep talking about. Confluent's platform helps companies gather and analyze data in real time. Apparently, we don't, the two of us, I think, know much about it, but we're learning today. We're learning what Confluent
every day
does.
is a lesson.
It's an $11 billion deal, so just a tenth the size of the enterprise value of Warner Brothers Discovery. Oppenheimer's John Stoltzfus is yet again Wall Street's biggest bull. Stoltzfus expects the S&P 500 to trade around 8,100 by the end of 2026 on the back of robust economic growth and monetary policy easing. We want to bring in right now BNY Wealth Chief Investment Officer Sinead Colton Grant to talk about this. It would have sounded a little bit more insane if we hadn't gotten to basically 7,000 now at the end of 2025. What do you think the chances are of adding another 1,000 points, Sinead?
Well, look, we do think that innovation drives opportunity, and we're constructive, but we see for the upper end of our forecasts for 2026 to maybe about 7,500, 7,600 on the upper end. But look, there's a lot we don't know. That assumes we get double digits earnings growth. We've already seen over the last couple of years significant surprises in the tech sector. So it's not our forecast, but we are leaning in the same direction.
What about what gets us there? Because Ed Yardeni also had a call out over the weekend that got a lot of attention, that he's now underweight Mag 7. The idea being that they've already run really far and everything else is becoming a tech company, so everything else should outperform. Do you expect leadership to also shift in 2026?
Well, we do expect that the gains will broaden, right? That we'll see better performance from the rest of the S&P. We like the tech sector, though. We still think that the fundamentals look strong, but there are other sectors that we favor as well. Industrials, we think clearly it's a good time from a cyclical perspective. Also, they're going to benefit from many of the AI adjacent trades, and financials too. So financials benefiting from a steeper yield curve, and also some of the loosening of regulatory requirements that lead to more deals. You just spoke about a couple of big M&A opportunities already earlier in the program. So,
all right. We know. Everything's becoming a tech stock. We know. Everything's going to the NASDAQ. Yeah. Like Walmart. Don't forget, Walmart's a tech stock now, guys. I'm not even making that shit up. It's insane. It's insane. All right. I just want to quickly look at Polymarket and some metrics this morning after the market opened. Guys, we're sitting at 95% for a rate cut. I told you guys this week we've hit 97. We're on our way there, only 2 points away from, of course, where I said we'd be. All right. Where else are we looking at? The Fear and Greed Index for the stock market this morning after the market bell. Let's take a look. What do we got? We're sitting in fear right now at 35. We were just a hair away from neutral near the last few hours of trading on Friday. Let's see if we can get back to that this week after the Fed meeting. I'm pretty sure we will. Let's take a look, of course, at Crypto Fear and Greed and the Dixie. I can't wait to see what the Dixie's at this morning. Crypto Fear and Greed this morning is sitting at 20 in extreme fear. Damn, guys, we just do not get a break. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I mean, I could feel it in my portfolio. I just can't feel it in my heart. I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. It's definitely not priced in, though, in my opinion. 71% of you guys also on the poll, according to the poll, also believe the same way I feel. All right, I was taking a look at the Dixie this morning, sitting at 98.9, cutting back up there. Maybe we get a double top at 99 again here today. Last time we touched 99 was on Friday, and it could be the last time we do it. We could be seeing the same exact thing we saw a few months ago. With the double top on the 100, right? All right, here back on, I guess just in last month in general, from the 5th to the 19th, we double topped at 100, and we haven't come back since. So, in any significant way, and with the rate cuts, obviously, we're gonna probably see a lower Dixie really soon. All right. What else we got here? Let's take a look at crypto bubbles this morning. Crypto bubbles doing okay. Look at everything is green, coming up in the up. To the upside, on average, wow, about 4.5%. Zcash having a recovery, of course, the biggest recovery out of everything else. What else is new? Sitting at about 16% here in the morning. I guess the Canton Network, right? Yeah, the Canton Network is up higher than that, up 20% this morning. Everything else kind of hanging out in the laggards back here, 5 to 9%. Here we got Tau, a bit tensor coming back. It was one of my top picks last week, of course, with Zcash. Those two were oversold to hell and expecting a quick recovery to the upside. What else we got here on the weekly? Any big moves to the downside? Not really. Everything's kind of holding even on the weekly here. Still only down up about 5% on the week. Let's look at the month. We're looking for 30s and 40s, guys. Still a lot of opportunity out there, but we're dwindling. Some of my top picks are now half of where it was last week in terms of sold off and DCA potential. Squeeze only down 21% now on the monthly. Guys, this project was down 41%. Same thing with Say, same thing with BitTensor was down like 25-30% last week. On the monthly, on the monthly. Virtual's Protocol still down about the same amount, 37. It was down 40% last week, so it's come up a little bit on the monthly. We got ICP down 62% on the month. Insane. This thing has bled to nothing. Down 76% overall on the year. I am very bullish on ICP. I think ICP can definitely come back at some point. Maybe not the end of this year. Maybe one more run pushes the ICP up to get some gains, but it's a huge opportunity, most likely for ICP and a lot of these other projects as well. Polygon. Damn, even with Polymarket coming back right around the corner to the American audience, it's still down 30% on the month. It might be my top pick today with ICP. Other than that, I don't really see anything else I'd really throw too much at. Again, looking for 30s and 40s here. Guys, most of everything's already recovered. You better get ready. It's going to be a wild week. Let's take a look at the top 200 assets here as well. Get an idea of what's also up and down today. Everything pretty much still up and to the right here, about 3.5%. On the top 200 assets. Stable is the only thing really moving to the downside here on the day. Down 20% on the day. I'm not sure what the hell this even is. It's a brand new project that just launched a few days ago. It looks like it launched today, actually, as of this morning. Let's take a look and see what this Stable is. StableCrypto.com. There's too many damn coins, guys. CoinMarketCap, yeah. CoinMarketCap. Let's do a little quick dive on Stable. Stable? It's not Stable. It's Stable. Oh my god, my keyboard's a mess. All right, Stable. There's too many damn coins. All right. $348 million in this market cap. Of course, it just launched here, so obviously we're going to see a huge pullback and a correction, trying to find its bottom. We're probably nowhere near it. Probably it's going to end up in the top 300 to 400 here soon, most likely. Circulating supply is 17 billion stable coins. Not stable, probably not a stable coin, but name, of course, Stable. Max supply is 100 billion tokens, so nowhere near its max distribution phase. Yeah, what's about this project? What's going on? Stable is a high throughput USDT gas layer 1 blockchain designed for real world financial applications, institutional settlement, and consumer scale transactions. The network combines a simple model, gas paid in USDT, deterministic block space guarantees, and a validator architecture based on reliability, transparency, and sustainable rewards. Stable is a native token used for the network security, validating staking, governance, ecosystem alignment, and it is not used for gas. Instead, it allows users to pay transaction fees in USDT, while Stable captures through the validator economics, staking and incentives, protocol governance, and treasury-driven ecosystem programs. Stable aims to provide a scalable computational layer optimized for payments, financial rails, and high-frequency applications. I wonder if this is the technology they're gonna that Tether is going to be using for their new hardware wallet. They're coming out with a hardware wallet that's going to be completely custom built in the back from Tether, of course, the Tether Foundation, to facilitate any transactional fee in Tether or anything. You won't have to worry about your balances at all. It's going to settle all of it for you with whatever you have in your wallet. So I wonder if this is also going to get rolled into that. It kind of sounds like something it would do for, again, using USDT for gas chain block fees. All right, interesting. I don't know where it's going to go next. Obviously, no one does. Again, there's too many damn coins out there. All right, what else do we have here in the top 200? Interesting little deep dive there. Nothing here on the weekly, on the monthly. Let's take a look. Anything down the most? Wormhole down 33%. Guys, we're looking for 30s and 40s. I do like me some Wormhole on the cheap here on the monthly. Fast tokens down 70% now. Damn, this thing has fallen fast. Pun intended.
Stupid.
We got Egan that's down 37%. Hex is down 40%. There's a lot of opportunity here in the top 200, guys. Pith is down 30%. Again, probably going to be one of my top picks here. I'm going to have to probably pick 4 today. There's a lot of blood still in the top 200. Jido's down 45%. I've been covering this as one of my top picks in the top 200 for quite a while now, even though I don't even hold any, guys. It just seems like one of the most oversold projects with a lot of utility sitting in the top 200. So I do like Wormhole at 34% off on the month. Pith, Jido, and if I had to pick a fourth, oh man, there's just too much blood. There's a lot. There's Syrup. There's Sonic. There's oh my gosh, there's so much. I can't choose anymore. Synetics. That's been here in a lot of the headlines here lately. Synetics, DXYDX. Damn, XCN's down only 20%. Jasmine's only down about almost 30%. I guess maybe I'll throw Jasmine in there just for a long lost love. It hasn't done very well this year, but man, it's going to be explosive when it comes back. With Japan, of course, having a very positive crypto regulations in 2026. All right, so those are going to be my top 4 picks there. Just to quickly throw that in there. Jido, Wormhole, Jasmine, and Pith are my top winners, I guess, for the flipping coming soon in crypto. Guys, again, not financial advice. This is my top 4 in the top 200, and my top 2 in the top 100. Not financial advice. This is my 2 cents. Moving on. Let's get back into the news, guys. What else we got here in the chat as well while Bloomberg's on break? We got, yes, good luck, Danny, coming in from Nebs. Wishing everyone, of course, happy Monday, guys, in your Fiat Factory. Good luck out there. Winning, says Cliff. Yeah, so much winning. It's ridiculous, guys. I still can't believe we hit right on top of the baseline target. I was calling for a little bit more baseline bull. We didn't see the bull though, but we hit the baseline right on top of the target. Okay. Joyce, happy Joy. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well and had a good weekend. Yeah, I hope you guys did too, man. I hope you guys have a great coffee lined up for Monday and you're ready to go. Just in time for the bell. Yes, Joyce. Yes. Good morning, Mup Chaos fam. Let's go, Brave. Let's go. Let's see what else we're talking about this morning. Probably still gonna be, spoiler alert, more time, Warner Brothers.
General Motors arguing slowing EV adoptions will lift demand for traditional models. Meanwhile, he cut Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, all of them on weaker EV demand and the loss of federal credits for Tesla specifically. He also said Alden on Auto News is already priced in. Finally, Barclays is turning bearish on Lennar, warning that weakening housing starts, muted prices, and strained affordability leave little room for a rebound. The firm says that their limited flexibility and stretched valuations heighten downside risk. Matt, those shares down 2.2% this morning.
All right, so a lot of action on Wall Street this morning. AI sentiment is shifting on the street as Google's Gemini soars in popularity. OpenAI's ChatGPT is facing questions about its lack of profitability and massive spending commitments. Joining us with
no one's using those models anymore.
Mandeep Singh,
AI should be free.
Global head of technology research. And Mandeep, I woke up.
Here we go, Mandeep again.
This chart. I mean, we were showing it at the end of last week too, but it's just.
I'll give him a few minutes.
All the assets around OpenAI have been wilting, whereas those around Google Gemini have been soaring. How does this fight look to you?
I mean, look, a lot of these companies are trying to figure out how to deploy AI agents right now. That, to me, is the big part of what the market is focused on in terms of the addressable opportunity. Yes, Gemini 3 has caught up, but it all comes down to the approach that OpenAI is taking to deploy AI agents versus Gemini 3. And I don't think we have a decisive moment where we can say for sure that Gemini 3 would be most successful. I mean, there's a lot at stake on that.
Challenge and a lot of scrutiny, and we're seeing it from both sides. I mean, Elizabeth Warren and Donald Trump and Mike Lee all piling on. Like, this is going to be a problem for them. So, are they just trying to keep it out of the hands of competitors, which Ellison alluded to, for the next few years, and then get, you know, they pay what, a $5.8 billion breakage fee to do that?
Yeah, it's an important point that you raised, because he raised it as well. At least, are they just simply trying to disadvantage a competitor?
I'm over it. I've heard way too much about it in the last 72 hours. All right, what else we got? We've got Senate expected to vote on the Obamacare subsidies coming up from Fox B, of course.
The issue in an election than actually solve the problem. So there needs to be bipartisan compromise. That's why over 30 members.
That really has nothing to do with us. Let's move on, guys. We might get into crypto news early today. Let's take a look at some of the headlines on Fox B, because we already looked at the headlines at CNBC this morning. Jamie Dimon rejects claims of linking JP Morgan records to Trump inquiries. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. JP Morgan Chase Jamie Dimon is hitting back at critics who alleged the bank that was willing to cooperate with a special counsel's probe into U.S. Donald Trump's allies, insisting that these claims are baseless and blasting those pushing them. Of course, this is Fox Business. They're going to be talking about something like this. All right. I'm over it. I'm already over it. Trump announces an upcoming executive order for AI regulation. This is something we touched earlier upon. This is going to be huge. Was going to his desk today. So, it's kind of, I'm going to be completely honest. It's kind of authoritarianism, but it's something we probably need, at least, to compete with the rest of the world. It's scary because we're getting all these. Oh my God, maybe you've seen all these videos, guys. People already testing the limits of where we are at with the robots and AI. I mean, the AI obviously is definitely easy to unlock and jailbreak and basically kill humans. So I'm just gonna say that. So yeah, maybe we do need clear rules and regulations, and we need it fast. But damn, forcing it to all states, just in a stroke of a pen. It's I'm not sure how well it's going to go for America, but also the rest of the world. It don't matter. I think Japan, China. I've been hearing some of the headlines that China's already starting to build AI robotic armies. So yeah, we're on the way to the Clone Wars soon. God. Everyday millionaires reveal how simple habits quietly built their wealth. Billionaires set to compete exodus from major Democratic-run city in favor of Florida. Obviously, this is Fox Business. It's very, very, right-winged. Obviously they're talking about New York and the exodus to Florida, which, like everything else, is always overblown, but there's some truth there. India's Russian oil boom undermines Western sanctions. Ukrainian officials warn. There's really nothing to get out of this here. Dollar General announces 450 new U.S. stores opening in 2026. It's crazy. I wonder where they're getting all that capital from. How about all the price increases at the Dollar Tree? That's insane, guys. The Dollar Tree's already at $1.50. I'm down here in sunny Florida this month, and they are. I've already seen a ton of their items at $7 even, up to about $7 at the Dollar Tree. That was just a few years ago. There was not a single item in there above $1. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. I'm over it. We're gonna get into crypto news early today, about 10 minutes early. Let's go. Cointelegraph right now. What do we got? Strategies, Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin strategy. MicroStrategy's company. Treasury swells past 660,000 Bitcoin. Looks like he just bought 10,000 Bitcoin this morning. Let's take a look over on X and get the real news over on X. Guys, if you haven't already checked me out, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe here on YouTube, but also check me out over on Twitter if you like the same sort of content on a different platform. Ooh, Samson Mal says everyone seems to be concerned about things you don't need to be concerned about. Jeez. All right, moving on. So let's see. Strategy, there it is. Breaking Michael Saylor strategy buys another. Come on, man. Why am I jumping, man? I just read that damn headline. I got potato internet today, guys. Oh my God. I'll find it again. MicroStrategy's company. There it is. Just bought another $962 million worth. Damn near basically $1 billion. Sellers buying nonstop. Yeah, that's crazy. So 10,600 Bitcoin. He's unstoppable now, says Adam Livingston over on X. All right. Just wanted to jump over there. We'll be back for some more doom scrolling soon. I just wanted to see how big his buy was, but yeah, that's insane. Pushing him to 900 to 660,000. He's definitely going to get to 1 million by next year, more than likely. Did Bitcoin's Santa rally start at 89,000? 5 things to know before Bitcoin this week. Santa rally, I don't know. I've never personally witnessed a Santa rally. Hopefully this will be the first one. So it hasn't happened in the last 5 or 6 years that I've been a part of crypto. XRP bulls grow louder. What will spark the breakout towards 2.6? A lot of hopium articles here, a lot of FUD, mostly hopium here this morning. Again, I feel that this tells me we're not priced in. Argentina weighs letting traditional banks trade, yada yada. I'm not seeing anything really breaking this morning on the headlines. Let's take a look at how about bitcoinnews.net or .com. Bitcoin price watch to 87 to 92K. That's where we are. That's where we bounced. Yeah, we lived it. We saw the chart this morning. There's nothing there to read. Wisdom Tree launches tokenized equity options strategy fund for crypto. Oh God, why is that? No. Polymarket betting frenzy erupts over Trump's presidential UFO file release. Damn it. Do we have to read this one? Shit. All right. Obviously, you didn't. I don't think it. Well, we'll see. Odds on Polymarket and President Trump will declassify UFO trial files in 2025 have rocketed upward, igniting a fresh new wave of speculation about what will finally slip out of the classified vault. It's all going to be redacted. It's all going to be covered in black. You guys know how that all goes. Polymarket traders are piling in on the yes side of the high stakes wager. Will Trump declassify UFO and UAP files before 25 ends? Market implied probability shot from single digits early December 7th to mid 70 within hours, briefly touching 81%. An eye-catching vertical leap, a contract that has drifted quietly for months. That's crazy. So yeah, there's currently a 76% chance odds on that on Polymarket. All right, I think that's pretty much all we need to see there. What else we have? Vanguard Crypto C ETFs, Schwab Crypto launch, and more. Yes, they're going to be getting in. Charles Schwab's going to be getting into crypto huge next year. Again, next year, all the banks and everyone's going to have, of course, the stablecoin bill fully in effect. Vanguard listed expansive Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana ETFs, opening retail crypto access and helping drive a roughly 6% Bitcoin bounce. Charles Schwab said that it would be spending its spot crypto trading H1 2026. Strategy warned it might be selling Bitcoin to fund, of course, the program as payments as needed, of course, for dividends. Bank of America recommended a modest 1%, 4%. This is just your weekly in review from last week. All right, and of course, Vanguard, that was huge when that came out at the beginning of last week. All right, anything else, man? It seems like we're kind of lacking on the news front this morning. Getting closer, of course, to Jerome Powell's decision on Wednesday. Whew, man. Let's get back into TradFi. Make sure we're not missing anything breaking here. Netflix, still talking about Netflix over on Bloomberg. Let's take a look at CNBC. Netflix, Warner Bros, Netflix. A huge Wall Street call. Morgan Stanley's new Tesla. Yeah, we already talked or heard about that over on Bloomberg already this morning. Morgan Stanley. Fox B, and they're showing you chairs from Anthros. Oh my God.
What are you, stupid?
Nothing for us over there. Trump's FTC firing leaves the Supreme Court. Okay, moving on. Let's take a look at how about cryptonews.com. It's been a minute. Cryptonews.com. And then I'm going to get back in the chat here in a bit after I find one more article to go over. Daniel Lee, named CEO of Cactus Custody, a firm expands institutional crypto services. Canada's $72 million crypto tax crackdown targets 2,500 Dapper Labs users, but no charges yet. That's of course happening in Canada right now. Digital assets ETPs record 716 $1 million weekly inflows is as assets under management reaches 180 billion. Geez, 180 billion. Wow. That's an insane amount of cash sitting there, of course, in the ETPs. That's according to CoinShares there. ETFs, ETP, same thing. Okay. Flows by exchange country. And we have, of course, all the inflows here by country. United States, I guess, accounts for 43,000, millions? What is that? 43 billion? I don't know. Assets under management, of course, $124 billion on just the United States alone. But damn, the leading country is Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. We got some big numbers out of Canada and Germany though, but yeah, mostly just the United States. Who would have thunk, right? Who would have thunk? All right, moving on. What else we got? Anything else? Nothing really huge, guys. Nothing really huge. Let's get back in the chat real quick here and then dive into some more crypto news. What do you guys got going on? What do you guys got going on in the chat? Strawberry Dragons, of course. Good morning, Strawberry. Our favorite flavor of dragon. Still got her job too. I just can't believe it's a miracle. Got through the whole year. You still have my dad's not even going to have a job at the end of this year. How the hell do you still have your job? What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right. AI jailbreaking and unplug humans. Yikes. It's all because Jake the Snake took marrying AI in Ohio off the table. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And sent a frenzy. Honestly, they were the first ones to, of course, make Bitcoin transactions under $500 legal with no tax, no taxes. It's all tax exempt under $500. And now, and of course, a few weeks ago they did. They were the first ones to, stop AI marrying humans. And here we go. After that, it just started to. It started to spark, and now, of course, the federal government wants to make all these executive orders. Afternoon from UK. Yes, I think I read that earlier. Good morning, Chaos Crew. Good morning, Braveheart. Also here. How's it going? China has already won the AI race, says Braveheart. I can't argue with that, man. DeepSeek shook our market at the beginning of this year, guys. That was the first crash we had. Do you remember that? Remember that? It was a long time ago. It was like February, March. And we crashed from the DeepSeek, the tariffs, and all the other crazy stuff. That was a big one. Braveheart Brave Freedom says, let's freaking go. Yes, coming in with a $2 super chat. That's 200 pennies that we don't make anymore. Let's freaking go. Yeah, job is safe for now, and we have some hope. We all have some hope, right? That's all we can have. That's all we can have. All right. What else we have in your chat? Good morning. Yes, Braveheart Freedom says we don't have the power infrastructure to roll AI in America. Yeah, we don't. We're so behind China when it comes to power generation. Although, if you construe the numbers, we actually generate more energy by capita. That's what we're giving ourselves a win that way. We generate more. And more energy per capita. But of course, China, outdoes everyone else in the whole world. Okay. What else we got here? Yeah, thousands of GPUs from NVIDIA sitting dormant just because the data centers is built and has no power. And Americans are paying 20% more now for their power than they did last year because of it. We're taking the hit for them. As always, we always take the hit. AI jailbreak and unplugging humans. Yes, Jake the Snake. I think I read that one earlier too. Attila the Hun says, happy Monday, let's go. Where are my millions at? Good question, man. Where are my millions at?
You may even get tired of winning.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet, Attila. Maybe next week. Maybe next year. More than likely, probably next year. But we still have the moon videos. Yes, we still have the moon videos. I'm still calling for, guys, another big crash at some point. I think what's going to happen now, I'm 100% convinced now, I guess 99% convinced that we're gonna have a decent December. I don't know if we're going to return to all-time highs. Maybe Bitcoin goes up to like 140, 150 at the very most. Slap back down into the first quarter next year. Wipe everyone out. Freak everyone out. Everyone gets out. Institutions buy in. Everything on the cheap. It could happen, but I'm prepared either way. I'm prepared for both. Again, I have half of my portfolio in Bitcoin, so if it just continues to go, it continues to go. I'm never going to sell it. All right, what else we got here? A guy says, "Good morning, Chaos family. Good morning, A guy. Good morning. Good morning. Over here, patiently waiting for the fun. Yes, we're all waiting patiently for the fun. Is it here yet? It's never going to come. It's never going to come.
Stupid.
I've waited long enough. It doesn't matter anymore to me. All right. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Let's do another roundup of, TradFi and then doom scrolling. I guess it's time for doom scrolling. Looks like everyone's on break right now. More than likely. CNBC. Yep. Everyone is on break. Fox B. All right. Cool. We're going to jump over there and do some doom scrolling over next and find, of course, the breaking news straight from the source, the real news platform, X. All right. Doom scrolling, guys. Again, maybe, unvetted, unfiltered. Maybe you want to keep your kids out of the room. All right, that Martini guy over on X, guys. A new strategic Bitcoin reserve bill has just been announced in Congress. The bill allows federal taxes to be paid in Bitcoin and zero capital gains on Bitcoin transactions. This is huge if it passes. Yes, I need to know more though. I need to know I guess this is just, again, the one that's basically going to be rolled into the market structure bill. We're going to have a trifecta of bills arranged to pass in that big marked up bill. That's going to be the Clarity Act originally, and the anti-CBDC law and the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Those three things going to be, of course, rolled into the market structure bill. If we ever get that, we got a lot of positive statements over the last few days. From congressmen and women, even Trump and Paul Atkins and Scott Bessent, all leaning towards passing by the end of the year or again by the beginning of next year. Whew. Okay, what else we got? Elon Musk is tweeting this retweet from Hassan Sawani, saying that JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says Europe has driven business out and driven investment out, driven innovation out. And now that this is not Elon Musk, this is Jamie Dimon. Okay. Whatever. All right. Jack Mahler says, yes, 21 Capital transfers 43,000 Bitcoin from escrow into his own custody wallet. 21 Capital also begin trading the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow. Oh, wow. They're getting listed today? Oh, this is tomorrow. So it'll be Tuesday, December 9th. Wow. December 9th as the third largest public Bitcoin treasury company. Yes, by market, I guess by holdings, right? Now let's take a look real quick. Actually, I had something I wanted to share with you guys. I forgot. I already posted it over on my X. It was right here. Where was it? Yeah, this right here. American Bitcoin keeps climbing. This is straight from Eric Trump, of course, Donald Trump's son, and their company, American Bitcoin. He posted this over the weekend, or I guess, no, this was on December 4th. I guess it's been a minute, guys. On Friday or Thursday. It keeps climbing. Two more down. Next is GameStop. Again, they're going through the ranks here. They're at number 23 right now. 23 on the list. All right. I just wanted to, while I had that in my memory, I wanted to share it with you guys. We also had Jim Cramer saying out loud last week, if you guys didn't see this, Michael Saylor, he's going to do anything.
I would say that
required.
This man is not to be trifled with. Saylor will come on Squawk. He'll come on everywhere. He'll come on every show. It wouldn't shock me. He pops up at the White House for all I know. He will do whatever's necessary. He is the Malcolm X of Bitcoin, okay? Malcolm X, right?
Yes.
By any means necessary, he will defeat the shorts.
We will see.
That's what his job is. I mean, when he gets up in the morning, he puts on whatever kind of men's warehouse thing he's got going. He comes in, he goes, I'm getting him today.
Orange ties.
Getting him today.
Come on,
I gotta tell you, he's good at that.
There are a few of those. You can throw Alex Karp in there.
Yep.
Musk over the years complaining about the shorts.
But, he could be Vrabel.
All right. I just want to show you Cramer's current bullish sentiment, of course, on MicroStrategy and Bitcoin. Don't forget, he actually has Bitcoin. He holds it, he says, for his family because he's afraid of the U.S. dollar's collapse. He said that before in a Open live setting. Crazy. All right. So again, he used to also be against Bitcoin and says very dumb things about it over the past. Don't forget, guys, these people are all paid actors. All right. Yes. Justin Vivek Ramaswamy, Strive sends out a warning letter to MSCI over his proposal to remove Bitcoin treasuries from their indexes. Of course, everyone's speaking out about this. It's ridiculous. Yeah. We also had President Trump shouted over the weekend. Peter Schiff. This is on I think Friday or Saturday. Why would Fox and Friends weekend of all things put on a stockbroker named Peter Schiff? This is just after we had the Dubai debate on gold and Bitcoin, CZ and Schiff. We covered that on Friday. It was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks again for coming out for the grand event. I was talking about it like as soon as I came out, I'm like, we gotta watch that on the live. It was a lot of fun, guys. We had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, put on the stockbroker named Peter Schiff, and Trump hating loser who has already been proved wrong. Either the show made a mistake or he is heading they're heading into a different direction. He thinks prices are going up when in fact they're coming substantially down. No, Trump, they are going up. Sorry, my man. Sorry. The prices are ridiculous right now. $10 for a box of cereal. You are a madman if you don't think the prices are not going up. Yeah, Biden caused the affordability crisis. I'm fixing it. You guys are both at fault for it, and you're just spokespeople. You're not even the puppeteers in the background actually calling the shots. All right, what else we got here? Fun fact: if you held Bitcoin for over 3 years, your odds of losing money are basically 0%. 100% agree with this statement here. I've never lost any money on holding Bitcoin ever. I mean, unless you're trading it, you're not losing money. You're just, of course, acquiring wealth. And you're again, one Bitcoin's always going to be one Bitcoin. One gold's always 1 ounce of gold's always going to be 1 ounce of gold, because we're always just tracking the value of it based on the devaluation of other currencies. What else we have here? SP 500 strategy. Yes, $60 billion Bitcoin treasury company strategy was once again officially excluded from the SP 500 after qualifying for the second time this year. Highway robbery again for strategy. I'm still waiting for that moment. They don't want it to happen, because as soon as they do, guys, think about it. Every single person with a 401k is going to have direct exposure to Bitcoin. Indirect exposure, by proxy of the SP 500. This would be earth-shattering just to think about it. Just 1%. This 1% of that going into Bitcoin. Via, of course, strategy is insane. I can't imagine, again, they're, aside from this year, they were the most appreciated, stock in the entire, SP 500, or I guess in the stock market period, the NASDAQ and everything else included. Breaking, Poland becomes the only country in the EU, not to pass the MiCA crypto bill. Again, everyone's stepping up and hopefully going to fight that, but Poland is the only country to do it so far. The USD Bitcoin reserve has just been passed, so I think we just covered that. Let's do some more doom scrolling, unvetted, unfiltered, and then I caught up with what I shared over the weekend. All right, so back to Orange Dot, says Sailor, and of course he had a big buy today, huge buy, 10,000 Bitcoin in a single day. That's big for strategy. What do you mean you're never going to sell your Bitcoin? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Bitcoin therapist. I got me. Yeah, living in tiny little shack on a lot that's been sold to some sort of I don't know, freight company or something. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh no, it's a residential area. What the hell? No, never gonna sell. I'm never gonna sell. All right. Elon Musk is now calling for the abolition of the EU. Okay, the EU should be abolished, and sovereignty should be returned to the individual countries so the governments can better represent their people. Oh, what a mess. All right, Philippines, fastest growing digital bank, rolls out crypto. Guys, the Philippines now? I don't think we've talked too much about the Philippines and crypto this year at all. GoTime, one of the Philippines' fastest growing digital banks with 6.5 million users, has launched the crypto services following a partnership with the U.S. fintech Alpaca. Users can now hold 11 crypto assets directly in GoTime app, including Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and DOT with automatic, interesting pick there for DOT, with automatic PHP and USD conversion. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that would be on there. 2 of them are probably going to be at least stable coins. So, I mean, not too many assets there in general, just 11. But still a big move, of course, for the Philippines. Crypto adoption in the Philippines is already keeps increasing according to this. We haven't really talked too much about the Philippines this year, so that's interesting to see that. UAE's Ruya becomes the first Islamic bank to allow customers to buy and sell Bitcoin. This is every single day, guys, another bank in some country we've never heard of, or some place we've never been to, some company we definitely never heard of. Buying, of course, and loading up on Bitcoin for their clients. No limit. This is very, 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 very bad. Japan has just snapped a 30-year global financial balance, and clock is ticking. Japan 20-year bond yield hit almost 3% today, the highest level ever recorded. The single number marks the end of the ultra low rate era that shaped the global markets, pensions, asset bubbles, and for decades. Guys, this is something that hasn't happened since the 80s. Since the 80s, they've had basically zero interest rates over there in Japan. Japan carries 263% of its debt to GDP. That's right. Actually, I think it's higher than that. It's closer to 300 when we look at the world debt clock, right? It's been a while since I showed you guys this. Of course, Japan sitting at 295% debt to GDP. And, of course, the rest of the other countries aren't faring much better anyway. But it's ridiculous. Look at this. Italy's at 163% and Canada's at 120%. Belgium's at 120%. 200% for Greece. Got some big winners here, guys. Big winners. Golf clap. Let's go. This world's just living on debt, man. Just living on debt. Obviously, some debt to GDP is obviously, it's going to be good for economic growth and yada, yada, yada. You want some borrowing and leverage, whatever. But not the entirety of your country's GDP. All right. Where were we? About $10.2 trillion that Japan is carrying in debt. They survived this month of debt only because the rates were pinned near zero at 2.7%. The math shifted violently. Debt service cost ballooned for 162 billion to 280 billion over 10 years. The interesting thing too is that they're going to be cutting rates. They're going to be increasing rates while handing out free money, stimulus checks, and cutting rates. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. If we're going to see some sort of, I don't know how they're going to get a soft landing out of that. This is going to be wild to watch. It's going to be like a light switch over there for free money versus interest rates. Right, it's gonna be weird. That's 38% of government revenue, just to cover interest, right? Debt service, yada yada yada. Where were we? No country in modern history has managed debt like this without some sort of default, restructuring, or heavy inflation. But here's the part of the market so we feel first. Japan's holds $3.2 trillion in foreign assets. Over $1.13 trillion is in U.S. Treasuries alone. Again, they're the largest holder of our U.S. debt. They bought foreign debt because the Japanese bond yields yielded almost nothing. And now that the bond yields pay real return, and after hedging, U.S. Treasuries actually lose money for Japanese investors, they're probably going to send a lot of that debt back to invest in their own country. It's arithmetic. Okay. Models point to $500 billion leaving the global markets within 18 months. Damn. That's insane. And then the yen carry trade, roughly $1.2 trillion borrowed cheaply in yen, deployed around the world into stocks, crypto, EM, anything with yield. As Japanese rates rise and strengthens, this could turn, toxic positions as they unwind. Forced selling accelerates. Some things are going to get hard to deny. The yield spread between the U.S. and Japanese bonds shrank 3.5%, 2.4% half a year ago, and close to 2% of Japanese capital flows at home scale. U.S. borrowing costs a jump, whether the Fed likes it or not. I just had an idea pop in my head. This is all like coming into perfect setting for them to get these, very, very positive crypto regulations next year with a flat 20% crypto tax. Flat 20%. Guys, right now it's 55% in Japan. They're getting that rolling out next year. just perfect time for all this to wind down. Free money, and then of course an escape hatch to get out of the other debts they are holding. Japan can't print their way out. Inflation is already above the comfort levels. Print more, yen collapses. Import inflation spirals. Domestic crisis. They're wedged between a debt trap and a currency trap, and the exit door is shrinking. This is something my escape hatch. Yeah, also the same thing. Every portfolio built since the 1990s to mid-90s has quietly rallied on the anchor, and today it's snapped. Whether people realize it or not, the world is shifting into an entirely different interest rate regime, one few investors have never lived through. And this is like, I don't know, the fourth or fifth time we talked about it here in the live, different perspectives on how this is going to play out. I don't think it's going to be good either way. I really don't. Oh, geez, guys. All right, so yep, that's again, guys. It's happening. It's happening soon. All right. What else we got? Martini Guy also shares bullish. Michael Saylor says the USA stacks Bitcoin right now. Its enemies have to buy it back at $5 million a coin. This is a modern digital gold rush. And this is Saylor, I believe, at the Dubai conference.
So this is the modern digital gold rush. We should just go grab the digital gold. Eventually, the rest of the world will trade all of their stuff for it, but when they buy it, they'll be buying it at 10 million a coin, or 20 million a coin, or 50 million a coin.
And put that in perspective, they'll be buying it for those prices in like 2035, 2040, 2050. You know, I don't think Bitcoin's going to get to 50 million until maybe the 2040s, maybe.
And we will basically take our debt and we'll negate it, and then we'll flip to being a creditor nation. And what does it take to be rich? Well, ask Bill Gates or Steve Ballmer or Mark Zuckerberg, you know.
We're going to ride the bear.
Page or Sergey Brin. What does it take to be rich?
Steve Ballmer.
It just takes a little bit of vision, a little bit of conviction, and use technology. Right? And so in this case, I think our country should be rich. It is rich. We're rich because we bought California for a few $1 million before people knew that, before they knew Hollywood or Silicon Valley would be a thing, right? And now I think we should buy cyberspace, and it's the most powerful lever imaginable, because you're paying a penny to get $1. And not only are you paying a penny to get $1, but you're de-risking the thing, right? Because in the process of adopting Bitcoin as the network, you force a stampede of all of our allies, all of our frenemies, all of our enemies, and you accelerate the monetization of the network. So everybody's a winner. I mean, arguably, even the rest of the world's a winner, because they're going to be better off using digital capital as a store of value than using Siberian warehouses.
I can't. All right. I definitely see Saylor getting a little burnout towards the end of that speech. I'm just like, he's been doing this now for 5 years. Good for Saylor, man. I still can't believe that it's 2025, guys. This is insane. I've been doing this for too damn long, waiting on the sidelines here for something to pop. Mark Zuckerberg, an outspoken critic of a man-made climate change, shows off his 300 million, 287-foot yacht, Jesus, powered by four gigantic fuel engines. The reminder that net zero is only for the peasants. Oh, God. God. Look at that little boat he's tugging. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. All right, of course, lifestyles of the rich and famous. Why is that even showing up in my feed? Oh, my God. All right. Just in, Federal Reserve expected to begin buying back all-time high $45 billion of debt each month, starting in January. Quantitative tightening has, ended, guys. Quantitative easing has begun. They already started this month by printing about, towards it 20, 25. I think they're up to 30 billion this month already, as the beginning of the month. All right, so we are out of consensus early this size. The team will led by Mark Cubana Cabana wrote in a client note that will result in an estimated Fed buying of at least $20 billion a month for natural balance sheet growth purposes and another $25 billion a month to reverse the reserve over drain. Okay, so it seems like they already bought their 20 billion this month. They're going to do another 25 billion. They're going to do these consecutively for the next few months. It looks like for at least the next 6 months, the team wrote. That's a huge amount of capital coming. I actually saw an interview from Cathie Wood over the weekend. It was a new interview. I wonder if I could find that real quick and show you guys. She also talked about this as well. Ooh, man, Cathie Wood. Let's see if I can find that. It might still be in my history over on on Google. But she's got plenty. Yeah, it's probably this one here. This is a day ago. This is probably what I was referring to. If I could find if they covered it. It was one of these charts. You know, it's not on that at all. This one. Yes, this is the one. Yes, this is the one. All right, so this is what we're looking at here. This is the chart I'm referring to. This is tax refunds set to boost Q1 DPI by 6 points. The individual tax relief from the one big, beautiful, whatever, proposals, provisions, AR is going to bring in $344 billion in Q1 in 2026 alone. That's crazy. Without tax relief, it's going to be 4%. With tax relief, it's going to be 10.3%. The real DPI with tax relief is 8.3%. So tons and tons of money printing happening, guys. Tons of quantitative easing coming from of course, Cathie Wood. I love, of course, the great Cathie Wood. I don't know if I have enough time to play this. She goes really long into this. This one segment alone on inflation is 10 minutes long, so I definitely can't play that on the live stream. But if you want to, guys, check that out. This is, of course, Cathie Wood over on from ArketVest, my Bitcoin Mary. That's what I call her, Mother Mary of Bitcoin. Okay, what else we got here? Great Scott. Anything else happening right now over on X that's breaking? Probably not. Anything else? I think we covered pretty much all that stuff there. Robot prosthetics are coming. China's leading in prosthetics, the real kind. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yep. The stuff with sci-fi already happening every single day.
安装这个时候呢，不需要做植入芯片的手术，只需要有超级传感器和我们的皮肤贴处，就可以去进行。
I'm ready, man. Give me a robot hand.
电信号就可以实现自由的操作。这个手呢，握力有50牛顿，那它的重量呢300。
And of course, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here. Ridiculous. Harvard is buying Bitcoin over gold. Harvard, nearly quadrupled its Bitcoin holdings from 117 million to 443. This is, I guess, coming out here. Again, guys, if you don't remember, they purchased 117 million at 117. They purchased 117 million originally dollars worth when Bitcoin was at $117,000 Bitcoin, and now they're doubling down and they just bought F ton more. Roughly, was it about 300 more, $320 million more worth of Bitcoin. Its gold ETFs doubled from 102 million to 235 million. Harvard spending shows to clear 2-to-1 preference for Bitcoin over gold. Damn. And this comes from institutions that denied it for years and years and years, finally getting into it now. All right, calling yourself 9... What the hell? Why is that in my feed? Robert Breedlove. Of course, Robert Breedlove. I love the great Robert Breedlove. Tone it like it is, man. I'm not going to read that over here on YouTube. All right, moving on. Your Earth can't handle AI. We're so sending it to space. AI is growing so fast, we're going to about Earth's power grid, trying to keep up with it running. What's the next move? How about just using the sun, solar energy closer to the sun, harvesting the energy? I don't know what they're doing here. Easy build satellites with AI brains, power the sunlight. Yeah, power them with sunlight. Yeah. I figure that's where they're going. All right. Holy shit. The Fed's, set to cut, buying back 45 billion in debt every month. This is Lark Davis also having the same reaction I had when I saw this as well. Insane. Love it, of course. Lark Davis, amazing. Been watching him for years on YouTube as well. Definitely a big OG'er. Love him over on YouTube. What else we have here? I will pay you in Bitcoin. Boss me. I will be running. I'll be grabbing those trash. I'll be keeping up with that damn truck. Damn, dude, that's insane. Dude, that's crazy. That guy's got to be a marathon runner. Yep, that's what happens when you pay people in Bitcoin. You get motivated, I guess.
You're gonna win so much.
Oh, that's insane. That's insane. All right. GITAI robots cooperatively assemble a 5-meter tower building block for the future of off-world habitats on its own. This is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to be, hopefully sending things to terraform planets and start finding some habitats to live in different planets. The combination of AI and robotics creates the necessary technology for breakthrough and acceleration of what we have always had hope for. And there it is. That's awesome. Yep, these spider robots just climbing up there and putting them all together. Like, that's cool. That's cool. We've seen the likes of this technology already do roofing, tiling, replacing, guys, tons and tons of labor, and it's coming soon to a dystopian world near you. That's right, guys. If you are a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, a factory worker, a construction worker, like those robots, your job is at risk, guys. Your job's at risk. Any white collar job, especially customer service, already being replaced right now. Strawberry Dragons, how are you not still replaced? It's a miracle. I don't know how.
What are you, stupid?
But the robots are coming, guys. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Even your loved ones in the bedroom are going to be replaced by robots here soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
It's been a while since I did that segment. I love it. I love it every single time. All right. I think that covers pretty much all the breaking news today, guys. I'm going to do one more run through TradFi, catch up with you guys in the chat real quick, and then call it. I'm going to do my morning run. I got it. So time to run a mile or two. All right. Let's get back to it. Over on the Doomberg. Let's see. Stocks nudge higher in cautious start of Fed to Fed week. Guys, $89,000 800 Bitcoin just sold off here right now. We got robbed, but we already basically hit the market open. That's fine. Whatever. We got robbed this morning. Yet again, with, of course, America doing what they do best. Will we honor this channel? I would say we're more than likely going to honor that channel because we're oversold AF right leading up to the Fed chair meeting. Usually it's the opposite. Usually we wait till the Fed chair meeting, sell off that day, and then have a spike in between the meeting, right after the meeting, within 24 hours or less. And here we are. We're just like, we're just dead. We're just dead. Oh, man. It's some funny stuff, guys. Some funny stuff. I like to think so, anyway. I like to think so. All right, more than likely going to honor that area and come back up. It is False Move Monday, guys. So this doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me at all. All right, let's get back into the chat. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Otaku, you got some explaining to do, says Jake the Snake. What do I got to explain to you? Come on, Jake. Give me a break. Good morning. Good morning. This morning, how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? Crypto Future also in the house. How's it going? Hey, brother, forget something on Saturday. Weren't we gonna do we were gonna do a live on Saturday, right? Yeah, we were gonna do I never heard back from you on that, man. I don't know what happened. Boom. Crypto Future in the chat. How's it going, Rob? How's it going? Guys, of course, Rob, the man with the gems, the man with the plan, his link is in the description down below. If you're not part of his Patreon, get on over there. We do our open mic nights with him and his family over there every single Friday. It's a good time. We were there 2 nights last week. 2 nights. All right, let's get back here in the chat. What else we have? Middle class is dripping. Yeah, Cliff. There is no middle class anymore. Only the upper poor. That's what I call them. Inflation, 2% Otaku didn't, don't be cray-cray by suggesting otherwise. Oh my God. 2% inflation. Come on. We're sitting at like basically 3% right now. Odds are they're going to basically just call it what it is and just leave it at 3%. I don't know if we're going to actually attempt to go back down, especially when they're going to be inflating the dollar yet again next year. They're probably going to have to settle with 3.5. I don't know. They're definitely going to have to change their mandate when they change Fed chairs next year. Guys, the Dollar Tree's $1.50 now, so I think you have to kind of move those numbers around a little bit more. What else we got? Kramer pumping, Sailor, come here. Sticky orange all around. Yes. Cliff, yes. Yep, Kramer is definitely getting a lot more bullish on Bitcoin. Jacob Six says, welcome to Crypto Chaos, shilly with your dillies. That's right, guys. Don't forget to, of course, support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe. Thanks again to our of course, King of Ohio, Jake the Snake in the chat. Long live the king! Via my floppy disk. If you guys remember what the hell these things are. Yeah. That. All right. Yes, we also have a £5 sterling super chat coming in from our whale friend Andy Bobambi. Good morning. Thanks again for that contribution to the chaos this morning, Andy. Andy says it's all Spencer's fault. Feel free to give him a hard time for me. Yeah, of course, we have the old man debate happening on the 20th, guys. Spencer and Andy. And we got a laundry list of them, the things of them to talk about. Like the Mount Gox story you guys all know and love and probably heard about 10 times already. Coming soon to YouTube. Oh, jeez. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right. Who are here? Watch the blockchain. Blood says Brave Army Freedom. Oh, yes. Dang, in China, I wouldn't have just look hooks for hands. Yeah, if you go to China, Jake, you don't just have to have hooks. That accident from the 4th of July, you would be able to have hands again, Jake. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Yes. Check your DMs. I did. I even sent you messages asking you where you sent them because I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them. Rob. Yeah. I honestly don't know what happened. Okay, Brave Harvey Freedom says, talk too much. I was on the road last night, stopped by a friend last night and saw Dark Helmet and Spaceballs on my friends. Oh my gosh, Dark Helmet. Yes, when will then be now? Yes, soon. Oh, Jesus. That's crazy. That's awesome. Yep, that's, I can't believe you guys, when you guys tell me like stuff like that, I just get goosebumps. I'm just like, what? You were on the road and you saw me on the road and you did this? You were at a friend's house? Like, what? And you were watching me, little old me? That's amazing, guys. My heart flutters when I hear stuff like that. It's crazy. Never thought I'd be there. Jacob Six says Spencer hacked and deleted the DMs. Something happened, man. I don't know. Something happened. But I even sent messages back to Rob. I'm like, what happened, man? Like where'd these go? And I think the time changed at one point. I don't know. Spence Taku, yes. Jake the Snake, yes. Says Jake, yes. All right, I think we're caught up now. Banks to give $54 billion of debt commitments to Paramounts with a bid. What the hell's going on now?
Leverage? If you're a Warner Brothers shareholder, you're getting cash.
This deal!
You could argue that you don't care, but if you're a Paramount shareholder, yes, you have to be concerned that the pro forma company will have a significant amount of leverage, and that is a big name in high yield.
Wow. All right. I'm over it, guys. I'm so tired of hearing about Warner Brothers deal. CNBC also probably still talking about it as well.
Boris,
Hey, David. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky met with European leaders today in London to rally support behind Kyiv's interests in a potential peace deal with Russia. UK's Keir Starmer, France's Emmanuel Macron, and Germany's Friedrich Merz were expected to discuss security guarantees from Europe and the U.S. to deter future attacks by Russia. The meeting comes after President Trump accused Zelensky yesterday of not reading the latest U.S.-backed proposal to end the war. The Ukrainian negotiator says Zelensky will be briefed today on his team's recent talks in the U.S. and on U.S. conversations in Moscow. The Supreme Court declined to hear a free speech case out today over the banning of books at public libraries in rural Texas. The justices...
All right. I just wanted to hear the Ukraine peace talk thing. It seems like it's still going nowhere. But just trying to make more friends, I guess. All right, moving on. Crypto Future says XDMs are messing up right now. Yeah, there was something. Rob, about that. I remember having a conversation with you, and then it just disappeared. I couldn't even figure out what platform I was even talking to you on. So I sent you a message on all the platforms, and I'm just like, where did this go? And I never heard back. So I figured that you just had changed your guest or something. Jake the Snake says yes. I got a YouTube link. Oh no. Here we go. Against my better judgment, here's a random link from Jake the Snake from a $2 super chat. Oh God. What is this? Billy and Mandy? What is this? I don't know what card to do.
What? Cloudy with a chance of rain? This can only be the work of...
Morning, Turner.
Dinkleberg.
Oh my God, it's Spence's fault.
Looking good, Turner.
What the hell?
Dinkleberg.
Spencer! Oh, wow.
Keep working, Dinkleberg. And don't forget
What the hell, dude?
to polish my statue.
Oh, it's the Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, I remember that show when it was on TV, I guess. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. So you're gonna put Spence to work? Is that what I'm hearing, Jake? You're gonna have to go a few states over to grab him. Oh no, Andy's Timmy's dad. Okay, Andy, of course, he's blaming Spence for everything. Yes, he is. Breaking game-changing partnership alert coming from Andy, guys. If you haven't heard already, ZBack HQ just teamed up with payment titan Stripe. Oh, dude, that's huge. That's huge, Andy. Stripe is huge with payroll. Huge. The giants of Web3, real-time payroll and streaming payments. Stripe also works very closely with the banks and facilitates a lot of that stuff here. I think it's as big as Zelle, isn't it? Stripe, or maybe bigger. ZBack. Let's take a look, see if we can find any news on that. News. No news, of course. Not on main search engines. You got to dig a little deeper for that. I can probably find it, of course, over on the real news outlet on X. Guys, of course, find the real news over on X. Let's see what's going on over here. Stripe, ZBack, Stripe. 28 minutes ago, ZBack partners with Stripe and integrates the Privy.io wallet infrastructure into its payroll app, super app. Privy is now part of Stripe and brings best-in-client embedded wallets, effortless external wallet connections, and native multi-chain support across Solana, Ethereum, Base, etc. Damn. It's enabling a unified experience for every user. In phase 2, ZBack will expand its Stripe network for stablecoin payments and cross-border payouts, bridging on-chain and traditional rails further. Damn, nice. Thanks again, for that shout out on this, Andy. Holy hell, came from ZBack Man over on X, I assume. Over on X. All right. Will work for ZBack, says Braveheart. Yes, anything for ZBack. Oh man, honestly, it's one of the few coins I just can't bring myself to shave anything. I love that project so much. I haven't been this passionate about a project since the likes of Jasmine and of course Bitcoin. All right. I just love the tech too, man. I love the tech. And of course, love the appreciation. I love it's holding up my portfolio. And guess where we heard that first, guys? Guess where we heard that first? From Crypto Future down in the description below. Don't forget to hit that link and join over there. Join that group over there. You're going to miss out if you don't, man. I'm telling you, it's the only thing holding up my portfolio besides Bitcoin this year. And again, I give the most credit, all the credit to, Rob, the man with the gems over there on Crypto Future. Oh, there he is. He's still in the chat, guys. Yes, found it. All right, guys. So we're getting close. I'm gonna do one more run through TradFi, and then I'm gonna go run a mile because I gotta get my steps in, man. I've been putting it off majority of last week. What do you got? What else do we have here on doom scrolling? Make sure we're not missing anything else. 80,000 Bitcoin is a joke, says Sailor. Scott Besson says 2026 shaping up to be a monster year for the U.S. economy, and the setup is laid in simple tax cuts, massive deregulation, and new trade deals, pulling millions of dollars back into U.S. manufacturing. I'm not sure if that one's really new at all. It's coming from George over on, of course, X. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. We pretty much went through all of the traditional rails, all of the crypto rails. Everything's moving today. I think it's oversold, definitely not priced in. Although only 44% of you guys are saying it's priced in here in the chat, according to the polls, and 56% of you saying no, it's not priced in, which is kind of how I feel, guys. We can think about it. The last 2 weeks we've been trading around $80 to $92,000 Bitcoin. You think that's priced in? And we haven't really had a significant increase in 3 or 4 weeks. Like, come on. Come on. All right, guys. So have a great day. Hope you have, of course, a good start to your week. It's a Monday. I know it's hard to start and get going. It's another day in fiat hell. Fiat factory hell. But you got to do it, of course. Save some of that in Bitcoin. Don't forget, guys, we are running low on the exchanges. Running low. Right before I leave, I'm just going to share this with you. Today is no exception. Regardless of Bitcoin's current price action, Bitcoin's still sitting at the lows ranges of 2.09 million left on these exchanges. The lowest we've ever seen on Bitcoin. The lowest I've ever seen on Bitcoin on exchanges. I mean, there used to be 3 or 4 million just a few years ago, and now we're sitting at half of it. And I think we're going to break. I really do think we're going to probably break that $2 million on 2 million in Bitcoin on exchanges here within the next 3 weeks, probably before the end of the year. If not at the very beginning of next year, we're going to see less than 2 million Bitcoin on exchanges. They're tired of it, guys. We're hearing it every single day. Another treasury company is going a different route. They're facilitating it somewhere else. MicroStrategy's moved a whole bunch more to Fidelity last week. We've seen Jack Mallers, we just covered this morning, moved I think 40,000 Bitcoin. And again, these things are going into cold storage and never coming back. All right, I'm over it. It's another day, guys. Have a good night. And I'll see you, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern for, of course, Crypto Chaos in the evening, where we cover the foreign market open. It's going to be a doozy, guys. It's going to be a doozy. I can't wait to see what intraday trading happens today. Have a good night, and catch you later. It's always hard to say goodbye. Later.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold Nike. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my walls with more coins and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. Hollywood shopping is yours. I choose you. I love you.
Wait, you guys are still here? What? Oh God, guys! 2 days left. Hopefully Godzilla will show up. We need a face melting rally. Finally, let's get one. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you later. Peace.